Ladies and gentlemen, today, I stand before you with a message not merely to inspire, but to awaken. Deep within you lies a force more powerful than any external weapon, more capable than the mightiest machine, and more transformative than any miracle you have ever imagined. It is the power of your mind. Yes, your own mind, silent, unseen, yet absolutely unstoppable when fully unleashed. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." These words echo across generations not because they are poetic, but because they are true. The mind, when focused, trained, and empowered, becomes a tool of transformation. It is the birthplace of invention, the root of resilience, the forge of greatness. Every skyscraper, every discovery, every revolutionary change ever witnessed by mankind began in the invisible arena of someone's mind. But here's the catch. Most people walk through life using just a fraction of their mental potential. They live confined by doubts, paralyzed by fears, shackled by limiting beliefs, and distracted by temporary pleasures. It's like owning a spaceship but never leaving the driveway. My goal today is to compel you to break free from that trap, to unlock the immense power of your mind and set it in motion toward the destiny you were meant to live. Albert Einstein said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Why? Because knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. The mind that dares to imagine a better future begins to build the road that leads there. Imagination is not childish. It is revolutionary. Every dream you dare to entertain is the blueprint of your future reality. But the mind must be disciplined. It must be protected. It must be trained like a muscle, otherwise it atrophies. So how do you unlock the power of your mind? First, you must believe in its potential. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right." The mind bends to the will of belief. If you believe you are capable of greatness, your mind starts searching for ways to achieve it. If you believe you are doomed to fail, your mind accepts that reality and stops trying. Belief is the key that opens the first door. Second, feed your mind the right fuel. Just as the body needs nutrition, the mind needs inspiration, challenge, and clarity. Stop feeding your mind negativity. Turn off the noise. Shut out the voices that say you're not enough. Instead, read the books that make you think. Watch the speeches that make you feel alive. Surround yourself with people who light up your mind like a flame. Fill your mental world with greatness, and greatness will become your default. Third, practice focus. In a world drowning in distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. Your mind will chase every notification, every temptation, every worry, unless you take control. Meditation, journaling, goal setting, these are not trendy gimmicks. They are mental discipline tools. When you learn to focus, your thoughts become arrows, not confetti. And arrows pierce through obstacles. Confetti just falls. Fourth, speak power into your mind. Words are not just sounds. They are commands. When you tell yourself, "I can't," your mind complies. When you declare, "I am powerful," your mind begins to mobilize your internal resources. Muhammad Ali said, "I am the greatest," long before he was. Why? Because he understood that the mind listens to your own voice more than anyone else's. Speak strength. Speak courage. Speak destiny. Fifth, challenge your mind. Step into the uncomfortable. Embrace the struggle. The brain grows under pressure. Don't fear difficulty. Seek it out. Solve problems. Learn new skills. Take on big goals. Each challenge rewires your brain to think at a higher level. You are not stuck. You are simply unchallenged. Thomas Edison once said, "If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves." Think about that. You could astonish yourself if you simply unlocked your potential. But most people never do, not because they are weak, but because they are unaware. Today, let awareness be your turning point. Your mind controls your emotions, controls your reactions, controls your habits. It shapes your identity. If you change your mind, you change your life. And this is not just philosophy, it's neuroscience. Scientists have proven that the brain is plastic. It changes. It adapts. It forms new connections. What does that mean for you? It means you're not fixed. You're not stuck. You are a work in progress, and progress is possible every single day. The power of your mind is the power to decide. You decide whether today will be another wasted day or the first step of a new chapter. You decide whether to be a victim or a victor. You decide whether your thoughts will be dominated by fear or fueled by purpose. That decision is made not once, but every moment. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but I've failed too many times. So did Thomas Edison. He failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mind of a winner. A mind that doesn't see failure as the end, but as feedback. Or maybe you say, "But I'm not smart enough." Albert Einstein was labeled mentally slow by his teachers, but his mind unlocked the mysteries of the universe. It wasn't about being gifted, it was about being relentless. It was about using what he had and growing from there. Ladies and gentlemen, your mind can build dreams or destroy them. It can raise you to the mountaintop or bury you in a valley. But the choice is always yours. You hold the key. I dare you to believe in yourself, not just casually, but ferociously. I dare you to say, "No more mental chains." I dare you to replace doubt with action, fear with faith, procrastination with purpose. The power of your mind is not just in its logic, it's in its vision. Dare to dream boldly. The Wright brothers dreamed of flying when people laughed at the idea. Today, we fly across continents. Why? Because someone dared to unlock their mind. And what about you? What books haven't you written? What businesses haven't you started? What ideas are still buried in the basement of your brain? Let today be the day you set them free. Unlocking your mind doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you get stronger. It means you stop waiting for the right time and start creating the right mindset. It means you stop letting your past dictate your future. It means you stop surviving and start thriving. Bruce Lee said, "As you think, so shall you become." The mind leads and the life follows. Think strong. Think big. Think different. This world has seen enough average. It has seen enough people living on autopilot. What the world needs is minds that are awake. Minds that question. Minds that believe. Minds that build. You are not powerless. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are a miracle in motion, and the ignition switch is your mind. So flip the switch. Turn your potential into performance. Turn your ideas into impact. Turn your mindset into your master key. And never forget, the most powerful words you will ever say are the ones you say to yourself when no one is watching. Tell yourself today, "I am not done. I am just beginning." Because when the mind is unlocked, nothing is impossible.